feel like 30 seconds is a long time.
Okay, hi, we're live with the Knights of the Drunk Watch. We're going to hold real quick.
Please hold. Drink for holding.
People are going to join us real quick. If you have just watched The Witcher last year, probably.
Did you watch The Witcher like we watched The Witcher and the Knights of the Drunk Watch?
Nobody watches The Witcher like we watched The Witcher. Late.
I think everybody watches The Witcher like we watched The Witcher going, huh? And he's hot. Like, those are the two emotions that I swing back and forth between.
The only person that has my eye is Henry Cavill, but that's a given. That's a free space on your bingo card.
That's because you got dandelion hang-ups.
I just don't like. I don't like them.
Wait, can we go now?
Now we
go.
I told you I got the notification.
Hi.
Oh.
Kate's
Welcome.
here. Hi, Kate.
We're the Knights of the Drunk Watch, and we are here discussing Season 1, Episode 4 of The Witcher, which is Banquets, Bastards, and Burials. Again, not to be confused with Bastards, Cripples, and Broken Things. I'm Audie.
I'm Zach.
I'm Travis.
I'm Andrew. We're the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And now our talk begins.
Oh, and Kate is not...
Kate is also in the chat, so if you'd like to talk to Kate.
And Thomas are on the chat, maybe.
Yeah, Zach's not into dandelion.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't have to fuck everybody.
Right. Well, I'm sorry for you.
It's fine.
But okay.
I'm saying, he's probably a nice person.
I just want to say, in general, about this episode, I would like to quote Crystal from a few episodes back and go.
Crystal who? Crystal Mata?
Crystal Mata?
Oh, Crystal Mata.
From the first episode,
a few episodes back, when she went, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're converging.
I'm very confused, Internet.
We got some answers tonight.
Dandelion is Jasker.
See, I would not be confused, per se, but certainly nothing was right. I mean, we got information, but nothing really clarified anything.
All wasn't revealed yet.
I mean, I am following the individual stories doing their thing. So, like, the thread of the individual stories I am following. But I'm just having a really hard time now understanding where everything is. Suddenly, Yennefer is 3 decades later.
3 decades,
Well,
yeah.
I was thinking, does she mean 3 decades total? Is she 30? Is that what she's saying? She spent 3 decades, meaning her whole
No,
life?
she said she spent 3 decades doing meaningless court tasks.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's been 30 decades now.
30 decades?
Sorry, she's been 3 decades at the court of Aedirn.
Yeah.
Okay. I left wiggle room for her to be like,
I think we just
I'm
need
30.
to discuss, because I mean we're gonna go around and around with the fucking timelines, but let's just discuss everything individually.
Out. I recuse myself from timeline.
Let's just discuss everything individually. So we have, first of all, the main plot line, which is The Witcher at Calente's.
Is it the main plot line?
Let's go with
called
that.
The Witcher. I would say The Witcher's
And
plot
so
is the central
This
plot.
episode starts with the Witcher going to a ball, which happens to be
A ball?
suitor's
festival?
ceremony.
The festival.
Decision
Dance before
of
the
who's
king.
gonna marry the queen's daughter.
Yeah, who is not having any
Who has
of
the
it.
best speech?
Yeah,
It's
whoever,
a debate. It's a debate tournament.
Whoever cites their sources properly in MLA formatting gets the princess.
It's like a timeshare.
Geralt is allegedly there. He keeps winding up in these giant situations.
He went for wine and women.
He just went to go protect poor Jasker.
I think he went for free food.
I think he went for free food.
He went
Or
for free food and
whatever.
drink.
He says he's there to protect what's his face. That sounds better. That sounds tougher than being. I'm here for the ham.
You gotta hand it up to him. He totally protects Jasker for the rest of the night by revealing that he's incompetent. I mean, impotent. Thank you. He's basically a eunuch.
Yeah.
So basically, everybody who's kind of like, that's the guy who fucked my wife. Oh wait, no, he's a eunuch.
No.
You fucked my wife?
That's not him.
You fucked my wife?
Yeah.
This video is not for kids.
This kid is not. This kid is not for videos.
No
Yes.
kids should be watching this.
Kate,
Video.
Oh God!
Kate, you got roughly a full 10 full seconds of dead babies.
Dead prop baby.
Out of we have debates about that, but out of an hour and a 10-minute episode, I don't feel like 10 seconds was too much dead baby. Just saying.
You want more dead?
It wasn't as bad as what is that? How to Get Away with Murder, Dead Baby. This
was
was
a dead baby in that?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
And then, no, but it's like really visual and like very seeable. Whereas this dead baby just looked like lightly painted. Like,
Lightly dusted.
It was definitely dusted with some powder.
Uh-huh.
Anywho, so,
But hold on, we're not on that. We're on
yeah.
Geralt
Yeah, Kate,
and
get
his,
it together.
his
we're
partay.
at the ball. Calanthe is totally giving him the "I'm gonna fuck you" speech by
Calanthe
Fair.
got a
killing
man in every
everybody.
corner,
Fair.
man.
Good for
I
her.
mean, just totally eye fucking Geralt.
Lock that down, Calante. I support you in that endeavor.
I just like how much her future husband / step grandpa like accepts her for exactly who she is.
no questions asked.
But is also not afraid to stand up to her.
Yeah, but
like
that's
I
a-
really enjoyed
But
that
that's
part
a
of the
relationship
relationship.
we all need and deserve.
They are relationship goals.
Yeah.
Like
True. So
I love
anyways,
you, but you're a bitch.
We're at
Right.
the ball,
Yeah.
and then we're back to Ciri. Or sorry, are we to Ciri or to Yennefer?
well, hold on. Let's finish the plot line. So
We're not gonna
Geralt,
go back and forth. We're just
Oh,
gonna-
okay.
because it's too confusing. So Geralt has also clearly been doing this for a while because his story that Dandelion wrote is like all over the world. Like people
Yeah.
know him now.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
his story is spreading. Like they know
Yeah.
the song. People know the song.
He's
So-
got fame.
Oh yeah, give coin to your Witcher.
Yeah. So there's been some time from when he like first met Jasker to now. So clearly time is going.
Probably not 30 years.
Compared to most things, this was a lot of dead baby. I didn't say too much dead baby. So an appropriate amount of dead baby is what you're saying.
But the dead baby's in another timeline. So
Yeah, hold
I
on.
know-
We'll get
I
to
know
the
Kate's
dead
on his
baby,
delay,
Kate.
but-
We understand you're fixated
Hold
on dead
on to your dead baby for 5
Your dead
seconds.
baby's in another different castle.
baby. Yeah.
So that happens, and then we have this whole thing. I think it's less important that this chick wanted to marry the hedgehog or whatever.
Okay, well, here, we do see one critical point. Nilfgaard's prince shows up
Yes.
and asks
Well-
for the hand of the
Nilfgaard's
princess.
bitch, you mean?
And
Yeah.
the queen sends Nilfgaard's bitch
Packing.
prince off
Yeah.
with his tail between his legs.
tail
feeling
between
angry and
legs.
upset.
and like totally humiliates him.
By like
Totally.
everybody humiliates
Totally.
him. Yeah.
And then we're immediately introduced to Hedgehog.
Yes.
Well, I
he
mean-
comes
I mean,
in
I
swinging.
think that evening leads directly
You think
to
so?
Nilfgaard.
I mean, there seems.
eventually coming after.
I think they did a good
Oh,
job
yeah.
with that, like showing like there has been tension.
Well, and not just that, but Calante isn't an all benevolent queen. Like, she massacred a bunch of fucking elves. She's like,
Right.
not everybody in her kingdom is living happily. Like,
She walks into the wedding possible feast celebration for her
Did you
daughter
approve
covered
that,
in
or
blood.
Yeah.
Did Kate approve herself? Okay.
I mean, she's a mean mama bear.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's tough. Tough
Yeah,
as
Kate,
nails.
I mean, Calante stuff. She shits all over Nilfgaard, as Kate said.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking for an alliance to strengthen her
Right.
kingdom,
She should have went with Nilfgaard,
and then
In retrospect.
the hedgehog shows up with the law of surprise.
Yes.
which I'm kind of confused about, but I'm gonna go with it.
Well, essentially, he saved the king's
I got
life.
that. I got that.
And the king offered him something in
The
perpetuity.
king owed him a debt, and he said, "I claim the law of surprise."
Which is
So
like,
the next surprise you get belongs to the hedgehog.
right.
Yeah.
So the surprise
So-
could be, I don't know, your mother baked you a cake. So now the hedgehog gets a cake.
Or surprise, I'm a
surprise,
hedgehog and I want to
I'm
marry your
pregnant.
daughter.
So he was surprised with a baby on the way.
Right. So,
Which was then repeated when the Witcher just offhand says, "I claim the law of surprise," whatever. And then she like has morning sickness. Surprise!
that was poor. I'm drinking for poor decisions on Geralt's
You
part.
should have taken money.
Poor
I've
decisions.
been done with it.
How about we chalk that one up to Destiny?
Yeah.
Who's Destiny? Where's she
It's
at?
their density. And
And who's her child?
Yeah, where are they at?
Claims the law
Her
of
child
surprise.
Destiny.
Destiny's Child.
Claims
Destiny's
the
Child.
law of surprise.
stop confusing
Yeah,
me.
Calante goes apeshit, decides to kill the thing.
Well,
and
first of
a
all,
sudden-
we have hold on,
Okay,
just
go ahead,
one
go
moment of
ahead.
appreciation for that scene where whoever like swung at the hedgehog and then Geralt like came in and was like, "Nah, bitch."
Yeah,
That was
right
a great
as I was
moment.
about to say, Geralt shows his disdain for killing of creatures for no fucking reason.
I have a question.
Yes,
Why is she so against this hedgehog?
We're not gonna get
she
into that.
is
What do hedgehogs-
hedgehogist.
I mean, what did hedgehogs do to her?
She's-
He's poor.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's against
He's
poor
poor.
people.
He's a hedgehog.
You know,
He's not
kings
pretty.
and queens
He can't
married
bring
to
anything.
strengthen their
Yeah.
hold. Marrying the hedgehog
Yeah.
got her nowhere.
He will forever be the hedgehog. No, but you also remember that her daughter, like, kind of in the beginning where they're having the conversation of you're just gonna marry him, like, get over it.
Right.
She like throws in her face. She's like, well, maybe I should have some starving peasants brought for me to murder. So obviously, Calente is
Right.
not into poor people. She's not taking it. She's Republican.
But
Ooh, take a drink.
But obviously,
Take a big
I feel like Calente kind of set this up because when she told the Witcher, shit's gonna go down. Well, I guess she assumed shit's
Yeah.
gonna go down. Men
We
are gonna
find
fight
that
for
out
her.
Well,
a
yeah,
little
no,
bit
a bunch
later
of dudes
because
were there to
she
like claim her
knows.
daughter's hand, so
Okay.
something was
Yeah.
gonna go down.
And I mean, obviously, she, her husband, King Rogner,
But
comes
she
back and
must
is
have
kind of
known.
like, this hedgehog boy just saved my life, and I gave him the law of surprise. And she was like, you fucking idiot. Guess what I'm not going to tell you right now. Blah.
Yeah, I think she had an idea that he was out there and that he could show up and claim her daughter.
I like what Kate is saying. Something you already own but don't know about yet. That's the law of surprise.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the actual law of surprise, as they say it in the show.
Cool.
Okay, so that happens. Calente tries to stab Hedgehog.
Well, but
then
we go back to Travis's point, I guess, that we learned that our Witcher, Geralt, is he's ultra. Well, I forgot the word.
He's discerning. He doesn't like to murder a lot of.
Well, no, because he's
selective.
He's fair. He's
Yes.
Okay.
It's
he's
like
not
because
just
the
gonna
I
kill
think
for
other
no
Witchers are
reason.
just honorable. He's ultra honorable.
Yeah.
Just.
It's like other Witchers would be like, yeah, what? You want to cut a throat? Give me some money.
Yeah, I mean, Calanthe is literally like, kill it! And he's kind of like, fuck you, bitch.
He's not a mercenary.
And yeah, not just fuck you. He like takes up arms against her own.
Yes, he takes up arms, does the amazing dramatic scene that Audie points out. All hell
So
breaks
hot.
loose.
Well,
and then Ace jumps in and is kind of like, you don't fuck with the law of surprise when it's been called.
Dandelions
Starts
groping
fighting.
somebody's wife in the corner.
Yes. And then Calanthe herself pops in and is kind of like, stop this shit, saves, Ace, and is kind of like,
She loves
all right,
Ace.
fine. But she's playing the scene. Then she tries to kill Hedgehog.
Then
And
they
that's
all
when
go
we find out-
floating.
That's when we find out the daughter
You'll float too.
has the evil witch scream.
Yeah.
You
So
know
she,
that's evil.
well,
I mean,
but it's the same scream that Siri
She has
does.
the magical witch scream
You said
and
evil
starts a
witch
tornado.
scream. You don't know that's
Yeah,
evil
the
witch.
banshee scream, but she also like creates a tornado and they like float around. I don't know what the end game of that tornado was. Like,
Yeah,
were they
I
just
don't-
gonna
Well, I
float
think
forever?
the point is that she
Were they gonna
started
fly
reciting
away?
magic and was out of control.
Yeah.
She seems so peaceful.
Yeah, but I think if it kept going, everyone else would be dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was like
you-
the dark phoenix.
Oh,
in
and we
X-Men.
got
Phoenix,
Mouse
yeah.
Rat. What's his name?
Yep.
Mouse Sack.
How hard is a stupid name like Mouse Sack to remember?
Yeah, how hard is Manifest to remember?
He's named after the scrotum of a rodent.
I literally like.
Rhoda Scrotum.
Oh, now it's just gonna be Mouse Scrotum.
Rodent scrotum.
Rhoda Scrotum.
So Mouse Sack is also in this. Andrew recognized him first. I didn't
Kate
even
said
catch
maybe
him.
she thought she was trying to fix the curse.
What?
So the daughter.
like with the
So
flying
maybe
and
the
the
daughter thought
Oh,
she was
okay.
gonna
I was
fix
about
it,
Calente.
but
I'm
what
like,
she was
yeah.
got to do was destroy everything.
Calente is about to fix the curse and kill the
Because she
motherfucker.
didn't know what
I-
she was doing.
Okay, Kate, I disagree with you there, but simply because it was a impulsive act. I don't think she was literally kind of like, no, I'm going to fix the curse, so I'm going to scream. It was literally a, don't you fucking do that.
No,
and
but
is
she started
possessed in the
reciting a
moment.
spell that created the vortex.
Kate, what
Maybe
was?
she thought what she was doing was going to fix things, and it was just making it worse.
Kate wants to know what the daughter was doing with the hedgehog. She was bouncing on his pointy dick.
What?
Just saying.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Hey!
Chris. So I want to talk.
Okay. So he says yes, she's out of control, but doesn't realize. And if Geralt doesn't act, everyone gets blown
Right.
up.
Blowed up.
Gotcha.
I want to lightly touch and caress the point
Wow.
that
The hedgehog?
not the hedgehog, but the point that Calente said to Mama Siri that she inherited the grandmother's powers.
But yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Pavetta.
There we go.
And she thought, because
Panchetta
I don't
got
know
powers.
when it's supposed to normally manifest, she thought it skipped both of them.
Okay.
Because she said it skipped her.
Right.
Did it? We don't know.
Well, there's a history of...
Calenthe said it skipped her.
In the tornado.
Pretty sure
Same
Calenthe
thing.
has no magical power.
I wonder why. I'm curious to know, like,
hers-
what...
Unless if you can...
Maybe somebody
like
bound her powers or stole them
maybe
or
it does
something.
skip a generation.
Let's just
every
face
so
it,
often.
Calenthe's
But Siri
powers
hasn't,
is
so
iPhone.
something's
No,
weird
but
in
not
there.
regularly. Just maybe just
Okay.
sometimes skips a
Or maybe you have
generation.
to be like blonde-haired and albino in order for it to
Maybe.
work, which is
yeah,
fine. They're
that's true.
beautiful.
Genetics.
Okay, so then like all of a sudden everybody's fine and everyone gets married. Yay!
Wait, so
and
Kate
then...
says... Kate's question about... What was Kate's question?
So Kate's question was, what was she doing in the tornado with the hedgehog?
Right in the tornado. I don't think she knew what she was doing.
Yeah,
We
I think
think
she was just in... I'm possessed by my
Her
own
magic
magic
was
mode.
coming out of
and
her.
Yeah,
it's
it
going
was-
crazy. Yeah.
Like uncontrolled.
I don't think anything was
So-
going to happen to Hedgehog. I think they were just going to sit there and
It was
float
both
until everything
Mouse,
around them
Sack,
was gone.
And Geralt were trying to stop her.
I have a crazy question, and
Because
I'm
it's out of
sure
control.
I'm sure Andrew will shut me down after the second syllable.
Stop now, then.
Is Yennefer... Yeah. Is Yennefer Calente's mother?
No, Parvata is.
No, Calente, the queen.
Yeah, it's
No.
Parvetta or whatever is the name of
Calent-
Calente's mom.
Yennefer doesn't have any children.
Yennefer can't have children.
That's right. Okay.
Well, but also
Got it.
when
Got it.
Yennefer was like the Cinderella hunchback of her family,
Yeah.
Calenthe was already
and
queen.
she went to go study to be a wizard, a sorceress.
Calente was already born.
Calenthe was
Okay.
already a
I
princess.
was trying to figure out who the
Yeah,
grandma
we're-
is.
we're-
Is she going to factor
You
in?
just opened
yeah,
up
well, I guess
timeline.
we don't know, other than her grandmother had powers. It
And-
skipped Calenthe. She thought maybe it skipped Pavetta as
Pavetta,
well,
okay.
and then Pavetta finally shown.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna. So all of that happens. Everybody's happy, and then Geralt
and
gets
Geralt's fucking everything up by leaving.
I guess he
Hog
gets
gets a
a
shampoo.
girlfriend or a daughter or some kind of ward or something. We don't know, but
Beauty
we
and the
just
Beast
know.
magic happen.
We just
According
know
to the game,
that.
he gets a girlfriend.
Yeah, according to the game, they gone pork. So
We're human again. We're human again.
Okay, so all that happens. Let's go to
Well,
Yennefer.
And Geralt has promised the law of surprise. Or by
Yeah,
the
we
law of
just
surprise
covered
is
all that.
promised Ciri. Yeah.
Yeah, she covered it, but the fact that he's supposed to get Ciri for some reason.
Somehow.
Yeah.
But I want to go
Gross.
to Yennefer being a complete badass this entire episode.
Right.
Yes, so scene. Yennefer's in a coach listening
Looking
to this,
a super
listening to a queen bitch about being a mom, and Yennefer's like, you got no fucking idea what you're
Right.
whining about. And then the mom's like, well, according to your description of what you're whining about, I've got everything to whine about. And then all of a sudden, everyone dies!
Everyone does. It's,
With
if
ketchup
we-
bottle
if we
squirts in all
understood
directions.
Yennefer correctly, and Kate and I will probably argue about this once we study
Uh-oh.
syntax. Because we argue about syntax. If we understand what Yennefer said...
That's our thing.
If we understand what Yennefer said, it's been 30 years since she went to serve in the court of Aiden.
Yeah, no, she specifically says
Yeah, she
30
said that. She
years
said-
of like
3
cleaning
decades.
up
Right.
the king's messes and,
Yes.
and all
3
that.
decades.
So, and then they get attacked by some crazy looking
Okay,
dude. With
I
a
would
giant
like to
cutlass.
add a little bit about the blood because we were laughing about the blood squirts and all of that.
Oh my goodness.
But that was a very Witcher video game moment. Like
Is it?
that was Witcher
Is
aesthetics.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Mark is back. Did you get to watch the episode today, Mark?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Talk.
So we decided we identified him as Stregobor.
Yes.
Yes. We all agree on that.
we-
Yes.
Yeah,
and
I
he
believe
does
so.
not know how to do shadow.
And so
Or eyeliner.
Stregobor and his cockroach.
So assuming all
Yes.
the babies
That is
and
a fucking
women he's
radioactive
after were all
cockroach.
born at roughly the same time under the dark sun,
We think.
that means that that's when that is happening, right?
So
Many of us are making the guess that that could be Renfrey.
The-
But the
Or it
baby's
doesn't have
dead,
to be
so it's
when
not
she was
Renfrey.
alive, I was making
Yeah.
that guess.
So the
Now that she's supposedly
Dead
dead,
baby.
So
I'm
the-
not, and there were like 60 of them, so it could just be
Right.
random.
Yeah.
Right.
One
But it
to
could
60.
be like
yes,
Yennefer-
Kate.
It
Murder
could be
roach.
yes. It could be Yennefer's introduction
Appropriate
to Stregobor and what his mission is. and what he does. So I think she's going to be the main opposer to what he's doing.
She knows who Stregobor is. Stregobor is the
Right.
teacher of her.
But she doesn't know he's hunting girls that were born under the black moon.
True. And what you mentioned there, this is now Stregobor, and if Stregobor is killing the queen or the princess because of this possible...
I think he was after the baby. He killed the queen as collateral damage.
If
Plus,
he's
she was a
killing
bitch.
the baby because of this blood birth, whatever,
And
the blood moon birth.
Harbingers of Lilith.
Yes.
Been cursed by the blood moon!
Then we're given the timeline that he's been doing this for at least 30 years because we hear... We hear Yennefer's Professor Snape lady sarcastically remark about him killing maidens when they have their council meeting deciding who goes where for all the kingdoms.
It took him a long time to kill that many women.
That for 30 years.
Well,
he has to find them.
I guess the thing that isn't clear is it every time there's an eclipse, whatever babies are born?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I think so.
Or were they all born during that one eclipse? So it's every time there's an eclipse.
I think so, because this baby was like brand new, and if he was murdering
right.
people back in the
And then
day,
Renfrey lived for another 20.
we don't fucking know when that is.
Well, I mean, Renfrey was attempted to be assassinated when she was about 16, and then she lived for a few more years, and then she finally did die.
I really just need, and I'm sure this exists out there, but once this entire season is done, I'm going to need a detailed timeline.
So Chris says Stregobor was collecting women, though, I thought, so he could lock them up in a tower and experiment on them, not just kill them outright.
Oh, I think he might be right.
Experimenting
he was
on their
taking
internal
essences.
mutations.
Right.
He had
Yeah,
to do
he was
autopsies
still-
on
Yeah.
the ones that were
He
killed.
wants the
Well-
internal mutations.
To collect the persuasion bladder.
The mutations.
Or the
Whatever.
mutation.
No. But the mutation allows him to be persuasive because that's how he gets the whole town to turn on Geralt. He said that's what he said specifically in that episode that what he wanted from Renfrey was something that he could distill to make him persuasive.
But he didn't get it from Renfrey yet.
No, but he had been getting it from other women leading up to that. That's why all of a sudden he could
Wait, do they all
transform.
have the same mutation?
I think so. That particular mutation allows them to be really persuasive.
Wow.
Oh.
We'd have to watch that episode again, but I am
he
97% certain that's what he said.
60 females so he can learn to be persuasive?
No, not just persuasive, but
Magically
to
persuasive.
magically control people around him.
I think when he'd walk into town and they all were like, get the fuck out, I don't think you need the magic to turn that town
No,
against the
he
Witcher.
did. The words he was saying, they started repeating like zombies.
Well,
that was
okay.
a magical spell.
Anyways, I believe he's been doing this for at least 30 years since we get this small hint that, he's been doing this possibly even longer at that council meeting that I mentioned. Anywho, all hell goes loose. Yennefer starts using her I don't have to eat blue flower petals to teleport.
Well, she had her innards scooped out, so...
Teleports, eventually
Cast
ends
dimension
up,
door a bunch of times.
Thinks, oh, you're being tracked, blah, 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 teleports, runs away. Finally runs away, I think,
Yes,
out
Kate, you're
of
correct.
fear and cowardice. Or just simply saving her own skin.
I think she just couldn't
Not to
control...
mention the queen just did call her a bitch.
I think she couldn't control it. It's the same as what happened, like,
I
the
think
first time
the
she...
queen said that to her and she reacted and accidentally teleported herself away.
Yeah, I think
And
it's
then she came back and saved the baby.
It's
I
sorta.
think she left.
Sorta saved the
well,
baby.
See, I think she left
took
to
the
save
baby.
herself, and then had a moment of.
No, I think the
fuck,
same thing
okay.
happened as the first time she created a portal, which is she got scared, she poofed out.
So Kate is going to negate Audie and say, we have had this conversation before. I don't think the town would turn that mean that fast without magic.
She's not negating me, she's
Oh, she's
supporting my
supporting
point.
me.
Sorry. So yeah, I still believe the baby will rise again.
Yeah, I think the baby might be the tree in the end. I don't fucking know. It's so
No,
confusing.
the tree I think is a lot older than anything.
I think the baby's just a dead baby.
Speaking of, let's go to Siri.
So
Well,
Siri is now in the Dark Crystal.
Have we finished?
Right,
have we
straight
finished
up in the
Renfrey?
dark.
Sorry,
Straight up dark
have we finished Yennefer?
Basically.
Dead baby
Yeah.
gets buried.
Okay, anywho,
Don't know what's
yeah.
happening next.
Yennefer comes back, saves baby, baby dies. Yennefer
Saves
has
baby.
Cockroach,
Yeah.
roach.
Yeah,
It's
but
good.
Yennefer has a
really,
big monologue about life, and then
really just shows off a lot of her
Buries
awesome
the
wizard
dead
power. Awesome wizard powers.
Buries the baby.
Ceres
And then
in the
buries,
forest.
one last thing, buries the baby, much like Harry did Dobby without magic. Go
Very
ahead.
shallow.
Yeah.
Very shallow.
That carrion bird's going to have lunch.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
say if the baby can dig itself out, it's about to be lunch.
So
for
Katie,
somebody
I
else.
thought that she just pieced out because the queen was sacrificing her baby, and Yennefer said, "Fuck that."
No, I don't think so.
go
I
back.
think she literally, like, didn't mean to. But that's
I
an
think
opinion
she
thing.
ran and then
Yeah, she
had a
didn't
change
offer
of
the
heart.
baby up to Stregobor until after Yennefer was gone.
Right.
So.
Yeah, she's
So Ceres in the forest drank some water.
she's hanging
Yeah.
out with Hup.
Ceres, finally in the forest, and realizes, oh, the forest is inhabited by a bunch of women who
Amazons
Dryad.
have amazing eyeshadow.
I'm just not
Ones that
interested.
look like children of the
and
forest.
dreadlocks.
Yes.
Yes.
And then
It's basically Neverland for women.
I'm just not interested in Ceres.
Well, except for
Line at all.
they have an elf boy.
I
now.
totally am
They've now got
interested
an
in what's
elf
going
boy,
on
yes.
with her.
They have a house elf.
Yeah, they've now got a house elf.
They
boy.
now have they're peddling crystal meth in liquid form from their tree.
The
Yeah,
tree.
but the
They're
tree asks. I think
peddling
we can
Miracle
get this
Grow.
real quick. Siri
Palm olive.
has some visions of the past.
Or a dream. We're not 100%.
I mean, our
certain.
dream. I mean, it's in a dream, but it's a
After
vision.
she
A
drinks
dream
the
vision.
juice.
A dream
No,
one.
before she drinks the dream
And
juice.
she goes to drink the water of forgetfulness, just like her friend Dara. She don't forget, so they take her to the tree to get mainlined, and
Yeah.
the tree's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Who the kiss are you? And then that's where it ends. But really, I'm very excited to see, because now I know who her parents are. Apparently a hedgehog and an albino person.
A man who used to be
A pigment
hedgehog
challenge? I don't
and
know
a
what the
lady.
appropriate term is nowadays. I'm sorry.
Okay, real quick. So Chris,
Yes, Chris.
since Chris has been with us, he says one thing: all the Yennefer stuff in the series, to episode 4, is created by the show because she doesn't get much of a backstory in the books/games.
Okay.
Well, hey,
So
that's
they're expanding
cool.
on Yennefer's character on their own. They're extrapolating.
I mean, I like what they're doing with her. She's very
It's
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
More so than Siri. I don't care about Siri.
I care about everybody. I think
Okay.
she's an awesome character in this version. I liked her in the game, but I really
Chris
like her
is
here.
a fan of the new Yennefer.
I
so-
agree. I'm
I mean,
super.
it's a great storyline. So.
And she had a "she's all that" moment.
Yeah,
like,
and she's fucking
I'm just
hot.
waiting
The
for her
comment.
to really come into her powers and fuck some shit up. Though I think she may have the potential to turn evil or do some bad stuff. So because she's power hungry.
No. I
Speaking of
think
turning
she's-
evil, so we should cut back to the sacking of Sintra.
Oh,
and
yeah!
Frigilla is there.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna remember just Yennefer evil. Okay, sorry.
Well, and then
come back.
Frigilla's there and uses magic to read the entrails
Yeah,
of her little...
she throws
Okay.
the entrails on the ground and reads location for Siri.
What a weird way
DNA
to do
location.
this.
Seriously, hey, henchling, cut some flesh out of the dead person.
Eat it.
Eat it,
Bargain discount, Rami
Go
Malek.
into a trance. I'm gonna stab you, gut you, hover my hand over your entrails, which I could have done.
So-
while
No,
I
No,
was
she
still
full
inside
on
you.
grabbed.
It's
She
DNA
touched.
location.
It looked like all she did was just stick her fingers.
I mean, she touched though.
I don't think she was like.
But she did touch. It wasn't just above. It was touch.
Anyway, I hope your friend isn't watching from out of the country.
Rami Malek
no
entrails,
name.
yes.
So and then Frigilla is she's in
Fangorn Forest.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
She's in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn
It's
Forest.
Brooklyn, but we're just gonna call it Brooklyn.
And we find out that Andrew was correct all along.
Oh, what was I right about?
Mousesack is alive.
Mousesack is alive!
Mousesack is alive.
I told you Mousesack was alive.
Yes.
Very excited to see where that plot line goes. He took something from the queen. Somebody said
A
scarf.
scarf.
But poor
Well, I mean,
Queen
it's-
Kalente's body was left in the ground.
Like scarf, as in the sigil. It looked like the same thing that she wrapped around the hedgehog hands.
Oh,
in
just the
door.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the sigil banner kind of thing.
And then, sadly, we watch, Queen Kalente's body be left there, and then they all, I guess, took off.
Nah,
oh,
she
and then we
made
still
choices.
have,
She
we
made
still don't
choices.
know anything about the Black Rider, the knight, the
The Black
Other
Knight.
than he's
She called
fucking-
him
the
Black
Witch
Knight.
King of Angmar.
Yeah. Other than he's fucking pissed that the girl is now in Brooklyn
Yeah,
Forest.
because they can't just storm
Well,
it.
and my question is, what do they want with Siri? Just to kill her? Like
We
to
don't know.
We don't know.
Mind?
They probably
have
want to like steal
no
her
idea.
innards or something.
Or
God only knows.
they wanna harness her powers.
Maybe.
We have absolutely.
I feel like Siri's storyline will eventually become that she's a just and balanced queen.
Well,
like she's learned all these
right.
people, and she's
Well, my
not-
guess,
she needs a kingdom to. Or a
right? She's got to go
queendom
on the
to become
Daenerys
queen of.
like.
yeah, I feel like that's her journey. Is
Journey.
Go mad.
Okay, well here.
On the last episode.
Real quick, while it's still fresh in my mind.
Hurry, we're 30 minutes.
Evil Yennefer.
Sorry, evil Yennefer. Okay, so you had mentioned Yennefer. This is where Yennefer's going to slip into evil.
No, I said at some point she will.
Okay, well, to counter that, it's going to go back to my argument that she ran out, being her old self, power crazy, save myself, the world is my, servant, runs out on the queen and the baby, changes her mind, comes back, can't save the queen, obviously, saves the baby dies, has her little monologue come to, reality moment, and I think this is her pivotal moment where she's going to now change her outlook on the world is here to serve me and my power, and she's now
Well,
possibly
certainly she's
change.
probably going to have to answer for her lack of ability to protect the queen and the princess.
That is a very big true thing as well. But I think this is the changing point for the opposite. She's not going to go down the rabbit hole into evil. I think she's going to finally try to turn it movie.
I vehemently disagree.
So, Kate, real quick, wrapping it up, we at least know why she and Geralt's she is Geralt's destiny.
You're my density.
Because of the surprise. All right, is that
I
everything?
mean my destiny.
I think that's pretty much
I think
everything.
we covered it all.
We covered half
That
the
was so
episode.
gross.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you for joining us.
Thanks,
Everybody
Chris.
else who joined us, please leave a comment below with what
Hit
your
that
thoughts
subscribe
were.
button.
Hit the subscribe button. We are here every Wednesday discussing The Witcher, and then every Tuesday we have an after show for His Dark Materials.
That's
We do a lot of other fun stuff, so check
do.
out our channel. And
But so quick rundown. We do full reactions, which are available to our Patreon subscribers. So check out our Patreon.
Subscribe and give us a
We
dollar.
also will have short reactions on YouTube as well. So look for those. And what else?
That's everything.
Oh, the talkbacks for His Dark Materials is a recorded talkback, but a live premiere. So we're in chat during the premiere of that talkback.
So
Oh boy.
that was fun. Take care. Bye, Chris. Thank you,
Bye,
everybody,
Chris.
for
All right.
joining us.
So we are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And
And now our talk has ended. Bye, Kate.
Hey, I
Good
just
luck
want to show
tomorrow.
there before you quit it out. If you want us to try to create an actual timeline, let us know in the comments.
We're gonna do it anyway.
We're gonna do our damnedest.
We need a very
We're gonna do our damnedest.
We need a
This
teacher's
is not Knights of the
blackboard.
Punctual Watch here.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
It's like if we try to do it with Westworld.